Jackson. I am late. Give me that orange juice right there by my bed. Pass me a cup of ice, ice out the ice maker, and bring me some orange juice. Bring me some orange juice and ice. And tell Andrew what I said. Remind Andrew what I said. He know what I'm talking about. What's up, Soul Squad? Your girl is late. Yeah, your girl is late. Hey, Christina. Hi. Hey, Regina. Hi. Hey, call me Nikki. Hey, Miss Stores. Hey, Miss Kelly. Guys, I'm late. What, I'm about 7, 6, 8 minutes late. I'm tired. I was asleep, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, I was knocked out. And I asked my sister, I was like, what time is it? She said it's 11:47. I said, oh, y'all let me sleep like that? Girl, I had to jump. Y'all, I had to tell me real quick. I still got my night clothes on. That's how I was knocked out. Hey, D Big Guy from DC, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Hi. Yes, y'all. I got in about 12 o'clock last night. It's my brother's birthday weekend. His birthday. You know, my brother Antoine. What's your website for flower? It's www.soulfultllc.com. The LLC goes with it. So it's like www.soulfultllc.com. I have a cookbook out. My cookbook is almost 2 years old now. June the 6th. Coming June 28th or June 6th. Um, I think as of the day, my cookbook been out for 2 years. It's been out for 2 years. Hey, Love Bug Child. Hey, Eva Masson. Hey, Cassandra. Yeah, y'all. So I was running late. I hung out with my brother and some of his friends, his wife. You know, at their house we had what? They were making fun of me, y'all. Last night, cause we was on their deck. You know, we doing this. Hey, Queen Wright. Hey, Bless Row. Hey, Miranda. Hey, Lakia. Hey, Sea Blue. Hey, D Hunt. Hey, Pebbles. Hey, Shern. Yes. And so I got home about 12 o'clock last night. And of course, I was drinking. My brother be making the amazing punches that come up and sneak up on you. And so they were making fun of me last night because I was counting people. I was counting people. Oh, thank you, C Blue. And everybody was like, you counting people? I said, no, man, probably more than 10 people. Any more than 10 people, you know, I'm leaving. I'm rolling. I said, everybody got to keep their 6 foot. They was, man, and then my brother's wife is so crazy. If you had to use the bathroom or something, she even made you take your shoes off. Or she'll spray the bottom of your shoes with Lysol every time somebody went in the bathroom. Hey, TEC. Oh, my God. It was so crazy. And so, you know, like, when you come around people, oh, I am. I'm going to give you some good party recipe points. I asked him for that last night. Because that thing, man, I'm going to tell you, that thing had me on. When you sit down at an event, don't sit down the whole time and drink. Because when you finally get up to take your first step, you out of it. I was sitting down and I was drinking the punch. I probably was like 2 glasses in. And I finally had to go to the bathroom. And when I got up, things was not right. I went this way. I went that way. I had to catch my balance. I said, what the hell was in that stuff? Anyway, you know, guys, I'm getting ahead of myself. That's what we do. Ain't nobody even say it. Y'all know better than that. I'll get ahead of myself. Let's bow our heads, guys. If you haven't done it, because I know I didn't do it because I just hopped up just now. So I'm doing it now, right now, for you, with you guys. I like to thank God for waking me up to spend another day with my family and friends. Because remember, that long car didn't wake you up. He did. Amen. Amen. Yeah. Hey, Shadonna. So yeah, y'all. So that's why I overslept. But I think you can hear my voice. I had a good time. And so, like, my brother's nephew came over, And I haven't seen him in so long. He going around the circle, y'all, right? All these fools, I don't care about nobody else. He going around the circle to my brother, to everybody, dapping people up. He dapping the men up, giving the women hugs. And so he got to me, I did like this. Everybody look at me, start laughing. I said, that's okay, 6 feet apart. Everybody started laughing at me, y'all. They said, oh, I said, Corona. And he said, I can respect that. I respect that, but how you doing? I said, I'm doing fine. Man, everybody was laughing at me. They said, oh, she is not playing. I said, I'm not playing with y'all people up in here. And I said, I'm counting down right now. We're 9 people deep, 1 more person, and I'm good. Y'all got 2 more people coming. I'm rolling, and I'm taking y'all down to 10 people. But it was actually 10 people there. All of us included, 10 of us, and we had a good time. And his wife had all the seats, had all the chairs spaced out between. It was like we yelling at each other, but other than that, but the music was still playing. We had a good time, man. But it was so funny last night. Everybody just thought I was crazy. Yeah, it's better safe than sorry. Okay, so big announcement, no bingo. I'm sorry, bingo is canceled for this week because my sister just left my house. She know I was ready to do on the couch. Why would she call me? People just do things not thinking. Yeah, we made a decision. I told him I was gonna make an announcement today. No bingo. Today, this is my brother's birthday weekend, so he gonna be busy all day. Yeah, I'm still selling the flower, Bella. And then next week, it's the 4th of July. It's next Saturday, it's the 4th of July. So bingo will be back on the 11th. We'll be back nice and strong, and we're gonna have some fun. Today is my brother. Oh, happy birthday to Blessed Road brother. Happy 50th. And speaking of birthdays, I'd like to get a big shout out to Miss Joe. I don't have a last name for you, Joe, but your daughter was the one who purchased flower for your birthday. So if your name is Joe and you got my flower for a gift from your daughter for your birthday, then this birthday shout out is for you. Thank you for being a loyal subscriber. Thank you for being a Soul Squad member. Thank you for supporting my channel. Happy birthday to you, honey. I hope you have a great, great birthday. You know what I'm saying? I know it's Corona, we're stuck in, but we can still make things happen. So happy birthday to you, and I hope you enjoyed it, or you will be enjoying your birthday, honey. This is a shout out from your daughter and from me. Happy birthday. I got some oranges, y'all, and with some ice. What's to eat today? Haven't eaten yet. I just woke up. But I know I'm making a video later on. I got some king crab legs, so I'm making a seafood boil video for you guys. So that's probably what I'm going to be eating. I'll probably make it around about, I told my son I should be ready about 4 o'clock or something like that. So I'm going to have king crab legs and shrimp. That's what I'm going to be eating after the show. So I think I'm going to be waiting until about that time, and that's what I'm going to be having. And you guys can see the video next week. Yes, everybody say happy birthday to Joe. Happy birthday to Blessed Rose's brother. Only thing I'm really sad about is that everything that we're going through is just changing our whole way of living, our whole way of doing things, our whole way of celebrating and getting out and doing stuff. Oh yeah, I got me some good king crab legs, Undertaker. I got them from Costco's. When I say them things are huge, they are huge. The knuckle part like this, I got 4 of them. They huge and they about this long. I can't wait. Yes, my son did graduate. Thank you guys so much for watching that vlog. We were so happy. Thank you, this, that, and the third. Like that. This, that, and the third. Let's say. Yes, he does have a cash app. And the thing about it, I can't even give it to you because I'm doing right now. I'm on my, and that's why I told him to come here. He was in the room sleeping and stuff. because somebody sent him something and he was so happy. I'm not going to say the person's name because it was a Soul Squad member. I said, I want you to give thanks to them. Hey, DC Kool-Aid and Lisa, you give thanks to them. He gave thanks to another Soul Squad member, Miss Sharon, I believe her name was, who sent us something in the mail and everything. So, yeah. Jackson! They probably can't hit me because I got everything down and everything. Yeah, we had go tell Andrew come here. We had a graduation. We cooked on the grill. Hey, Miss Rita. We cooked on the grill and everything, and we had fun that day. Thank you. Okay, Cat Eyes 97, email me at soulfulT45 at gmail.com. Yeah, y'all, we had a good time at Andrew's graduation. We cooked. He wanted chicken and shrimp Alfredo, so I made him some Cajun chicken and shrimp Alfredo with some garlic bread. My mom cooked on the grill for him. So we did a lot on that Thursday. Come here. You don't got no shirt. Don't go put a shirt on, dude. I'll come out here with no shirt on. But I really don't have much to talk about. I know people been hitting me up. Oh, the man came on TV yesterday and what? Oh, well, much love, honey, Linda. And happy birthday to you and your son. But I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, oh, well, thank you. Let me see. He said he's from Hungary, and I can't even pronounce your name, honey. I'm sorry. But thank you for watching all the way from Hungary. Thank you so much. Oh, the weather is good, Rita. Right now, I'm sitting on my front porch. The wind is blowing. You can feel the humidity a little bit, but we've been having great weather so far. My son said, you going outside again? I said, why not? I'm sitting outside. It's better than being up at the house. We're in the house constantly all the time at this point. Guys, they got Andrew.
Hi.
Everybody want to say hi, congratulations on your graduation. Congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you very much.
And who are you supposed to be saying thank you to?
Oh yeah,
Mr.
you're
Paul.
supposed to be saying thank you, Mr. Paul, because he cashed out me $50 for graduating.
Yes,
and
Mr. Paul.
I highly
down,
appreciate it.
son.
I'm sorry, I highly appreciate that. I swear.
And somebody else asked your cash app name, but I don't know it.
Oh.
You gotta go get. Don't do that on my live.
I was gonna pin it.
No, I mean you on my live. You gonna take my live away?
No, I was just gonna. I wasn't gonna.
Oh, you gonna see? You took my live away.
No, I didn't.
You gonna put it in the chat?
Yeah, I was trying to do that.
I don't know how to do that. See?
I don't either, but.
Oh, what's this? Oh, here go right here. Oh no. So you gotta say it. I don't know it.
Yeah. Actually,
He's first of all, Mr. Fleming, he's not begging for anything. That's one thing that me and my children do not do. I don't know if you're a troll or anything. He's not begging for anything, honey. If you was in here just from the beginning, someone just asked him for his cash out. I don't need anybody to give my children anything. I provide for my children very well. It's not everything, but they get what they need. And he's giving thanks to someone who gave him something out of the blue while I was sitting here on my phone. He didn't ask nobody for anything. Don't get me started about my child. My child don't got a bag for nothing.
Yeah, I did, and that was a gift, and I appreciate Mr. Paul for doing that.
Yes, everybody who gave him something, that was a gift and unexpected.
Heart, man, I didn't even expect it.
Oh, dude, oh, go ahead, Andrew. Somebody asked your cash out. Let me stop. Go ahead. Let me drink my orange juice.
You know, people are just gonna be people at the end of the day.
Yeah. What else do I say? I hate. You know what? I'm sorry. I always say I don't give in to trolls.
Hate is a strong word,
but I don't like nobody say nothing about my children. You can say anything in the world.
I don't know if y'all can see it, but
that's gonna be backwards, Andrew.
Oh, it's Drewski 202.
What's spell it?
DREWSKII 202.
Drewski 202.
Yes, man.
You know, yeah, people can say anything they want about me. When it comes to my children, I don't care how old they are. First of all, I didn't lie about no food truck, whoever you are, Miss Jackie Autry. I did not lie about the food truck, okay? At the time when I did the what's that thing called? The GoFundMe for the food truck, I had all intentions of doing a food truck, but it still didn't come up to what I needed. So I was doing cakes at the time. So I took the money from the food truck donation and open up my cake to do my pound cakes. And I told everybody that when that happened. And I got a kitchen and paid for a kitchen to do the pound cakes. Thank you very much. One thing about me, I am not a beggar. I'm not a scammer. I'm not anything. I treat people the way I want to be treated. I've been giving my whole life to everybody. I have done for people my whole life. Don't come on here think you know my personality. I don't lie about nothing. And when I got the donation for the food truck and the food truck didn't work out, I told everybody that I was going to take the money for the food truck, which I raised, and I'm putting it towards the kitchen since I wanted to sell pound cakes. And unfortunately, the pound cakes didn't work out because the sales didn't go through, and I couldn't afford the food truck. I couldn't afford the monthly bill, the monthly rent on the kitchen. So that ended up, getting to be a waste. Don't come on here saying stuff about me. You don't know nothing. And that's the case. If you've been here since I did the donation about the food truck, you should have been here when I made the announcement what I was doing with the money from the food truck. To put towards my pound cakes and to put towards the price of the kitchen. So don't do that. You don't know me. You don't know my family. Because I give you what I give you. Don't go assuming that you know everything about me and the type of person I am. Because I am a very good and nice person. I'm having a good day. Don't get on here and question my character and who I am and say stuff about my children. Because that is not me at all. That is not us. Whew. Um, Thank you, everybody. And I'm sorry about making other people upset, but you know what? I haven't been trolled in a long, long time, and I guess they just needed something to do and something to say, or just to be right. And it is what it is. I can't help how other people feel, but I know who I am at heart, and I know what I do for others, and I know stuff that people do for me. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. I can't, I'm going to ignore them. But, excuse me for 1 minute. Cause people get me upset, Andrew. I'm sorry. Okay. So, I don't know what I was talking about. Andrew graduation and everything. Y'all, it's all good. I know. I let people get to me. And I said one time before, I wasn't never cry. I would never cry on YouTube. But it just got me upset and got me all hyped and everything. Because one thing, I don't know what people to think that I'm a scammer. I never got on this platform to ask anybody for anything except for if I was selling the product and I believed in the product. I never got on this platform to really, to beg anybody for anything. People offered to give and stuff like that, but I never scam anybody out their money because I'm a single mom. I've been doing this thing forever. I work paycheck from paycheck. You know what I'm saying? I always had a hustle from selling dinners to selling Avon or doing anything to make money and to provide money for me and my children. And I have been scammed out of money so many times before, so I know what it feels like. So I would never, ever, ever do that or put anyone in that type of position, because I know it hurt. And I know we all just a paycheck from being in a fucking poorhouse. I know I am. And I do my best to provide and to do the things I need to do to get my money. So I never want nobody to think that about me. Never. But we was giving happy birthday. I love you guys too. I love you guys too. I do. I do. And somebody said, do you know? Yeah, I know. Everybody got their trolls. It's just been a long time. And you know, it is what it is. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. But other than that, I having a good day. It started off good, it gonna end good. Cause my granddaughters, well, one of my granddaughters gone. One of my granddaughters gone. She's gone for the day. Yes, they planned on a Saturday. You know what it is? They woke up with something, feeling some type of way in their heart, and it's okay. Jane said, "I got choked last night." I know that's right. They woke up. They woke up last. They woke up last night with something on their heart, and I guess they needed something to say, and they got it off, and they needed me to do that for them to make them feel better. It's just what it is. They feeling better, so yeah. Maybe I needed that, a cry to make me feel better. I don't know, but it's all good. I am Rita. I am. I pay them no mind. You know what, DC Kool-Aid Lisa right now was is a moderator. I think they might have left. I had to get some more on here. My sister, I think she's one, but she just left. Thank you, Miss Punch. She just left, and she just tried to call. I thought she was gonna be on the show with me. That's okay. It's all good. I just don't like people see me like that or whatever, get upset or whatever. Oh, thank you, Honk Bunk. Y'all, yesterday, now I'll tell you, I was feeling so good yesterday before I went over my brother's house. My son came up, because I never told you guys. I think I told a lot of them. I timed them out. Thank you, DC Kool-Aid Lisa. Yesterday I had my whole house going crazy. Everybody kept peeping out. My son's girlfriend said, "What are you doing out here?" I said, "Listen to my music." I was listening to my country music. And I had my TV on blast. I listened to all my old country songs like yeah, we do. Mom just went home like 9:30 this morning. She been here since Wednesday. She back for the 4th of July. And I had everybody here like, you looking, you listen to, I felt so guilty. I said, I haven't listened to country music in such a long time. I was like, I had the whole house just on blast yesterday morning, like for 2 hours, just going back down the line, listen to old country music that I used to look at back in the day. Tell Andrew to put in his cash app on the stream from his phone. Oh, Andrew. DC Kool-Aid said you go live on your telephone and put your cash app in on the chat.
How do I do that?
Go live. You don't
Oh, the
watch your
live
mom.
chat. The
Yeah, you
live
don't
chat.
watch your mama.
Yeah, I
And
do.
I know how I do
No.
that.
I thought she meant like going live on my phone or something. Nah, trust me.
Oh
I know.
man.
I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah, so I've been listening to old country music. I went out last night, had fun at my brother's house and stuff. Today, we did movie night Thursday. I went live on the gram, and I recorded it, so you guys got that coming, and maybe confirm when he got it. Okay, and I It's just that I was all over the place.
Okay, I'm doing it
I
now.
had a long week, and I know I only gave you guys one food. Oh yeah, Rita, I love country music, honey. I'm gonna tell you how far I went back. I went all the way back to Darius Rucker. I brought us some old Tim McGraw. I did some Brad Paisley. I listened to Faith Hill. I went into Brooks and Dunn, and I started listening to Montgomery Gentry, and I was those all the ones. And that's how you know I know country music because I'm naming all the best. Okay, so I ain't gotta listen from those are my people. That's just what I do. I love country music. I went back to Martina McBride, and I listened to Reba and Kelly Clarkson.
I sent
Kelly
it.
Clarkson's song together, man. Man, you need my friend Ron. Oh, that was Rhonda. I was gonna say you need my friend Rhonda in there for Elvis. I just said you need my friend Rhonda, and then see that was her, cause my friend Rhonda, oh my God, she is an Elvis Presley fan from the heart. I used to look at Elvis movies, but my friend, I think she got me beat. Let your legit, let's see, let your light shine. Hey, let your light shine. How you
Okay.
doing?
And I want to thank Richard Alding for sending me a little something, something.
Oh, you want to get
Also,
shout outs?
yeah,
Yeah.
also Trilly the Great. It's very much appreciated. I swear. I don't take none for granted, so like it really
Can
means
you
the
see
world
your
to me.
face?
No, I don't even know. I'm sorry, cause the shade I couldn't. Her phone's so dark because we in the sun, and then the shade is on the phone.
Say thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I very much appreciate it. I don't take none for granted. It really mean a lot to me. And also thank you all for the congratulations and stuff. It
Yeah.
really do mean a lot to me because I've been through a lot of adversity, man. I made a lot of bad decisions in the past, but I finally got it done. Thank you for motivating me.
Yeah, cause
I appreciate all y'all. Love y'all, Soul Squad. I swear to God, I don't take none of this for granted. Thank you so much.
yeah, he had, cause y'all know a lot of you guys, if y'all been on the couch with me for, I think I've been on YouTube for 5 years, and I've been on the couch for maybe 3 years of those 5 years. And if y'all remember the videos that I had with Andrew, if y'all go back, look at the one when I had the sunglasses on. And I was crying about Andrew not doing the right thing in school, and I didn't know what to do with him. And then I showed you a video when I got him into military school, um, and then he did the military
It's a
school.
wasp by your leg.
If
It's
somebody
by your
told me
leg.
if I don't do nothing to the bee won't do nothing to me.
Yeah.
And then you guys know that I talked about the time when I got him into military school, and then he did that for a couple of months, and that didn't agree with him. Then I brought him out, and then, we just had our ups and downs with school. For some reason, when he got to be into the last two kids in school, when he got to like the 10th 11th grade, it was like he started to act up, and he didn't want to like get up in the mornings. He wanted to stay up late, and I told you guys how I even had to call the police on him sometimes to get. I told him that last week. He laughing. He remember. You guys remember last week I told y'all that when I had to scare him by calling the police something. I was like, "You're not gonna lay in the bed. You're not gonna lay in my house and not do nothing." And you guys see what you see, but behind the scenes, we're a real family. Like any other family, we have our ups and our downs, and I have my struggles. I mean, yes, they're polite, they're respectful to me, they're respectful to other people, but at the end of the day, they are teenage boys. And any teenager, any child are always going to try you. It's up to the parent whether or not you let that go. If you're going to let them try you and you're going to let them win. I never allowed him to win in his schooling situation. I was at one point that I even was like, okay, if you don't care, I don't care. But then then I told you guys, you know what? I can't be like that. I had to have his back. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it. And so, because he almost made me give up on him because I didn't see the things that I was telling him rubbing off like, oh, he ain't paying me no mind. So I was like, well, if you don't want it, I don't want it. But I had to listen to myself, and I couldn't be like that. And like I said, with the help of his teachers, and me just saying, keep doing it, and kept staying on him, he got it done. He got it done. See, I know, I had to. And yeah, so I was proud of him. But now I got one more. Jackson. Jackson just went to the 10th grade, y'all. He was in ninth grade, Jackson the 10th. So actually I got two more because my sister's son, that's like my son. He just Tyreek. Y'all seen pictures of him. He just went to the 11th grade. So we got then really got three more because my brother's son. We got three more young men to get out of school. We got a lot of boys in our family. Jesus, nobody had no girls. But we got three more young men that's close knit, that's like your immediate family. We got three more to get out of school. I went through the same thing with my son and I never Yes, Kern, it is. And you got to. And the thing is that, let me say this, okay, we got three more. My son Jackson, who will be entering the 10th grade this year. My sister's son Tyreek, who will be entering the 11th grade this year. And my brother's son Antoine, who will be entering the 11th grade this year. So we got these three more kids, these three more young men to get out of high school. And Kern said the right thing. We have to encourage our boys, our young men harder just because of their skin color. Because we got to remind them. And I hate the fact that every day, and I know I have Caucasian people on here watching this and everything, and I know you guys have empathy and you feel for the struggle and stuff like that, but we have to remind our kids every day the color of their skin in order to make them do something. I truly believe you guys don't have to do that. And I'm not saying, that's a bad thing, but just coming from our perspective and who we are and the way we came about in this world and stuff like that, we have to, everything that we put forth to our children, everything that we tell our kids, we always gotta add because you're black. Because you're black. If we were in a better world, we wouldn't have to always add that to motivate our kids, to let them see the light, because people are expecting less of you because of your skin color. You know what I'm saying? They're expecting less of you, so you got to work even harder to prove to them wrong, to prove them that your skin color doesn't matter, that I have the means, the willingness, and to do what I want to do, to be who I want to be, to become anything. We have to do things 10 times more, you right, Yvette, to make them strong. And if you don't have a strong parent behind you or a strong support system, a lot of our black youth, even females, they get caught in the cracks. They get caught in the cracks because they don't have anybody to stand behind them or to rally behind them to let them know, you have to do this way so that you could get this out of life. Because at the end of the day, we always want our children to be more than what we are. We always want our kids to be more than what we are. I achieve for my kids to be better than me. I'm that type of person that I'm Hispanic and I have three kids, two boys, one girl. My husband there is black. And let them all know at the end of the day, you're black. Yeah, it has to. It has to. You can't. When you're a black family, as boys, girl, but miss with your boys, it's with your kids, period. You have to always let them know. They know they black, but they living out here with blinders on. They don't understand the world yet. They think everything is good. Look what we're going through now. They think everything is good. So we have to install in them, especially boys, that everything is not good. Sometimes me being 50 years old and living a modest life that I live, sometimes I get caught up in the fact that everything is good, But everything that's been happening lately, it took me back to another level that, hey, we're still in some type of situation. We're still in a type of situation. So everything is not good. I can admit that sometimes I get caught up thinking everything is good and I'm living my everyday life because I'm not experiencing that. Like I told y'all, I had that experience last year with my children in the neighborhood. So we all get caught up living that lifestyle thinking everything is good, but it's not. It's really not. And everybody have to have a support system. So if you know somebody who don't have that system, if you know somebody that you could just give a little support to, give it to them. To let them know that somebody is here fighting for them. Because when a child feels abandoned and feels alone and have no self-worth, that's the children that we're going to lose. Those are the kids that get lost in the system because no one ever showed them that I love you, that I'm here for you, and that I got your back. Those, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I didn't get on here to even talk about that, but yeah. So yeah. I gotta take some of my orange juice. Hey y'all, I'm drinking oranges today, but when I had my solo cup, Sonya said send Andrew Cash app. I just want to make sure he got it. You get something from Miss Sonya Noel?
Oh man, I'm about to go back to it. I ain't even been in one. I'm sorry.
He said
I'm
he
sorry.
had
I
been
was
on
right
this.
here
Hey y'all,
grasping everything my mother was saying.
he
I'm right
does.
here listening.
He a typical teenager, right? He's standing right here, but he on his telephone like this, all in his IG. You know what I'm saying?
No, but at the same time, I'm listening to what you
He
saying.
said at the same time he
Yeah,
listens
go
to what
back.
I'm saying, and he just like on his phone. I'm telling you, man, if I could tell him away from the phone for a minute, it'd be a miracle. Between his telephone, and this is not him, it's Jackson too.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Sandra Noel, to Monica, Britannia Brown, Tanya Flowers. This is my creamer counselor when I was in middle school.
Oh, Maria,
Yes.
yes, Miss Flowers. Hey, Tanya.
I highly appreciate y'all. Also, I don't understand what this is. This is like, you see what that is?
Somebody's name, that might be CIMAQT.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Also, DC Kool-Aid and Lisa, I highly appreciate y'all. And also Juanita Jones, Miss Juanita Jones, I appreciate you as well. Like I said before, I don't take nothing for granted. I'm blessed that y'all did this because y'all really ain't have to go out y'all way to do this.
Right, didn't have to.
And yeah, I'm truly blessed. Like, thank you so much. I ain't even check it, man.
Oh, wait a minute. You say, T, what do you think of Congress changing Washington, D.C. to a Washington Douglas Commonwealth? You know what? I can't even say I heard my son yesterday mention something about that. They said we support you, Andrew. Thank you, Karen. I heard my son yesterday mention something about that. About y'all about to become we about to be. I don't know why he would say y'all. You live here too, Bama. What you mean y'all? Miss Brown said, "Let me know you got it, Andrew." Britannia Brown.
Brown, I already said it. Thank
Yeah.
you, Britannia Brown. I
Yes.
appreciate you. I got it. I appreciate you a lot.
And so my son said something about that. I don't know the gist of it because really, I haven't really been looking at the news this week. I've been busy this week, and I normally get up in the morning, turn on Fox 5 News, listen to the news and stuff. Hey, Tiana here. Hey, Tiana, girl, does he have a PayPal? I don't think Andrew have a PayPal.
No.
Hazel, he don't have a PayPal. I'm sorry. Um, Tiana, girl, I fell asleep this morning. I woke up looking at your Friday night beauty thing. What you had the ladies' night thing, girl. I was looking at you do everybody eyebrows and stuff, and I fell asleep on. I said this thing 3 hours long because I didn't catch it live because I was at my brother's house, and so I said let me try to look at it, girl. I think I fell asleep about an hour in. Girl, you be doing your thing on the line. I don't know how you be doing it, but I think I fell asleep about an hour in. And yeah, I like your lives that you be doing with the beauty and the girls' night thing. I say I used to do my eyebrows, but I can't do them. I can't do nothing. I was thinking about my sister made an appointment to the beauty shop. That's what I was thinking about doing, making an appointment to the beauty shop. And hey, Miss Chapman, good morning, good morning. I know y'all had a good time because I saw y'all. Yes, I saw y'all saw you doing your thing. Yeah. Back to the Washington D.C. thing though. Y'all Andrew gone. He said you're welcome, Andrew. Can I? Excuse me. I don't know what will make the difference I'm not really into politics like that. I will have to research. Um, you know, oh, you too, Bless Row. I will have to research to find out what would make the difference from us being the Washington D.C. District of Columbia versus us being a state. I know as far as being a state, it's got something to do money wise with the federal government. We'll get more federal contributions or more federal help because right now, by we're not being a state and being who we are, we do a lot of our things ourselves. So I think it would be more so the federal government be able to step in with more money and stuff like, yeah, and stuff like that. So I will have to really figure, look it up and see, because I don't get into all that stuff. I really don't. So I said we're special. Yes. So, but I do know that it will make the federal government more active with us. I do know something along the line of that. I keep up with most of it, but not with everything. The only difference would be that got Congress members that can vote on law. Okay, the Congress vote on law. So yeah, thank you. DC pays tax. Well, let's see what it say. DC pay federal taxes, but don't get federal money. Yeah, see, that's why I knew it had something to do with some money and the federal government and stuff like that, y'all. I'm gonna tell you. I mean, you get my life together, staying focused on the family, and staying focused on me. Sometimes I don't hey my good morning, Mama Touch. I didn't know you was. I don't have enough time to focus on other things I do know is important because I'm living here, and I love my DMV area. So some things you just gotta know. I'm 36 and I'm just finally realizing how powerful my black is. I wasn't blind to it, but thanks to what you're going through has helped me really see the change we really need. Yes, it is, because you don't know. You do not know. And we have to, if we do anything, and at the end of the day, if you don't have kids, you got nieces and nephews, or you a godmother to somebody or a godfather to somebody, step up to that role. Because not saying the parents may not, some parents don't ask their godparents for stuff. You know what I'm saying? The godparents could look in and say, oh, they doing okay. But sometimes you need that extra help. So if a parent bestow that title to you, live up to it, because that means they respect you as a person, as a friend, as a positive role model in their children or child's life. So if you're playing that role as a godparent, man, step up, man. Even if that person don't ask you for anything or don't seem like they need anything, just step up with like encouragement, talking to the children, and being there. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you so much. I try. Okay, Miss Brown, I think he said he did get it. Girl, he gone back in that room on that daggone Xbox, on that PlayStation. I pulled them from there. My niece has a mixed family, kids mix. Yeah, so that's just all be there for each other. And right now, to uplift our children, we have to. Everybody got. You remember back in the day. And a lot of parents don't like this. My mom used to say, it takes a village to raise kids. Back in the 50s and all. No, I suppose I missed the word village. She said, you are a village. Back in the old days when everybody in the neighborhood helped you raise your kids. If you was down the street doing something, but before you got in the house, your mom knew about it because somebody that yelled out that door and treated you like you were theirs. You know what I'm saying? You welcome, you Miss Brown. But these days you can't say nothing. Yeah, Yvette, you can't say nothing to your neighbor's child. I mean, I had some. I was not my friend. It was somebody I know friend. I remember the story, but I don't remember vaguely because child, I'm getting old. This memory is shot. Sometimes I can remember stuff from 3-4 days ago. Okay, but she was next door neighbor to this person for like over 5 or 6 years. very active with the person, very active with the people, children, and everything. And, friendly with each other. They knew each other. And then one day, somebody said, 50 is not old, girl. And then one day, the daughter or something had did something. So she thought since she was close to the mom and been next to her for 5 years, and she corrected the little girl. And the little girl went and told the mother, and the mother came out acting like a fool. Acting like the fool. Whatever the situation was, she was correcting the child because the child was wrong, and wanted her to know better. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted her to know better. And by her doing that, the mother came out acting crazy. And that messed up the whole atmosphere with the neighbors. So like you said, these days you can't correct people's children, no matter how close you think you are to somebody. People don't allow you to do that anymore. Even if you see if their child doing wrong. Oh, thank you, Miss Ernest. She said your flour is a decision. I'm like Mama Jackie. I can't cook without it. I know I'm not old, y'all. I just be saying that. My daughter's 16. She messed up outside my neighborhood. See it. I don't mind correcting her. I don't. I don't. So you got to start at 50, honey. I know that's right. I don't, and that's with my kids. I always been that type of person. As long as somebody stirring my kids in the right direction, when you give them advice, or if you see them doing something and say, I'm gonna go tell your mother, just something to put the fear of God, because if you got the kind of mother that you think you got, and somebody out there say, I'm gonna go tell your mother, just to put the fear of God in them and make them stop, and then you go tell the mother. But yeah, life is hard, guys, and you gotta remember. Especially if you solo in this thing, if you're doing this thing by yourself, and you got a good person in your neighborhood, you know that person, good person, and don't mean any harm, and they correct your child, be like, thank you, thank you. Don't come at them all combative, want to fight with them. So sometimes I just had short remembrance, but I started eating blackberries and blueberries, and my remembrance got better. I need to do that. I do, because I forget a lot of stuff. I do. I will forget, especially, and then right now, excuse me, with everything I'm doing, and I'm trying to build this brand and all my platforms and stuff. I really do forget things. That's why so many kids are. Look, I want to see, this is long, y'all. Stacey said that's why so many kids are a mess now. They need to get slapped in the head when they need it, and the parent needs to look them in the eyes when they speak to them. She said they need to get slapped in the head. You know what? Hey, to each his own. But it do be some kids, I be like, man, I slapped the shit. But you know what? I never had to hit my boys. I can line all my boys up. My boys never got a beating. They never got a beating. I never hit them. I never ever. I took things from them for 1 hour. Because you know what, I'm gonna tell you what my kids did to me. Like my brother's wife told me last night. I said, man, I ain't had no girls. I wish I had a little girl. She said, you don't wish you had no daughter. I said, why? She said, I always tell your brother, I wish you was my mother, because you was a pushover. Man, if you was my mother when I was younger, girl, you'd have been a pushover. I could have did anything I wanted to do. I said, for real. They said, Tanya, what's they call me? She said, you easy, or you gullible, or something she said to me last night. I said, whatever. And then now that she made that statement to me last night, I'm just sitting here thinking, because I said I never beat my boys, and even when they got in trouble, I always talk to them. You know what I'm saying? I always talk to them. You know you shouldn't have did that. Don't let me do it. I always talk to them. And then what I used to do, I used to take things from them. But then when she told me I'm gullible, I had to reach back in my memory and remember when I used to take things from them when they were kids, they'd have it back within an hour. Because I was the type of person, and I realize that now, that they'll come, Mom, can I get back on my game? Mom. And you know, they'll come at you, you be like, all right, take it, go ahead, and don't you do what you did no more. And that was the end of the punishment. So yeah, I was a pushover to a certain extent, but I'm gonna tell you, when I get mad, you're not gonna like me when I'm angry. Okay, my old son, he was a little older, wrestling against his home calls and me at work. I was cracked up. Man, I always tell my boys, you're not gonna like my anger because now I do have a fuse. And I think everybody has a fuse. I only can take so much, and I only can be pushed so far. I have always been that person, even as a child growing up, is that, I'm a very forgiving person. I'm a very trusting person, and I know these are qualities about me. But sometimes I think there are bad qualities too. Can good qualities sometimes be bad qualities? Yes, they can. And I say that because you got people out here who like take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why my brother used to always tell me, and my sister, everybody was telling me that the qualities that I had, they like them, but they used to say those are also your bad qualities because I never look for the bad in people. If somebody tell me something, I'm all in. Okay, it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I never look for no one to be conniving or sneaky. I take people at their value. You know, thank you, sir. I love on the couch outside. Yes, I do too. I take people for their value. So I believe if you're telling me something, you're being honest with me about it. And so I hate to take that. Yes, I am a Libra. I am a Libra. So I take people at their face value. And so I don't question stuff. And and that could be, and that's my downfall. My brother, my sister tell me all that downfall is that I trust too easily. I don't question things, and I forgive too easily. I forgive because it takes a lot of energy to hate someone. And I refuse to give someone all my energy. I refuse to hate or dislike. I hate the word, look, I hate the word hate. I'm just saying that because it takes too much out of you to hate a person. And to hate somebody, it's just like they had to really do some real damaging things to you that there's just no comeback. And I think people make mistakes, and I think there's a comeback from everything. So that's why I never say I hate a person or dislike a person. But I give everybody a chance. This is who I am, because I would like people to do that to me, the same opportunity. Yeah. Yeah, and see, I know some people who can't forgive. And trust and believe, I know some people can't forgive at all. I'm gonna leave it to the things I say is how I am. So, yeah, and that is so crazy. You reap what you sow all the time. My mom was a single mother of 6 kids, and she did not play ever. Yeah, I wish, but you know what? Sometimes I wish I was a little more firmer, because I think certain situations could have been different if I was a little bit more firmer. But for the foremost, I didn't really have to discipline my kids that hard because when they were younger, they really literally listened to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have really outside kids, and when they did go out, I knew where they were at or gave them a time to be back. And basically, we did everything more as a family than as a single. Them being doing things off by themselves. So I really didn't have discipline that much. I did more discipline with them fighting among each other. You know how boys are, and they fight with each other. I did more discipline that way with them fighting against each other in the house. You're just a nice woman, and it's not to like you. Thank you so much, Kern. And so that was my role, being a referee. I'm telling you, because I could have got paid on how many times or how many fights I broke up and said, tell me what you could. I'm doing a seafood ball today. So I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I never eat breakfast on the couch. And so I just woke up. And so I got king crab legs and some shrimps. And I'm going to boil some shrimps, some crab legs, eggs, some sausages. And I'm going to record a seafood boil. And I'm going to show you guys to have that next week. But yeah, so I was just a referee, man. I could have got paid for that job. Said me too, on my way to Chinatown in New York City. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got my king crab legs from Costco's, and it was a pretty fair. For 2 pounds, a pound and a half, $39. And when I wait till y'all see the video. When I take these things, was good. They're big. They are really, really, really big. I thought about doing it live. I had told my son I was going to do it live, but then I changed my mind. I said, you know what? I'm just easy, girl. Y'all, these bees coming out here. I said, I'm a thank. Thanks for reading my post. Oh, you're welcome. So I haven't made my mind up yet whether I'm gonna do it live or I'm gonna record it. I like recording it because it gives me more content. Because y'all, oh, let me please make a big announcement. I know y'all love me for the food channel. And trust and believe, I love cooking. And I love that y'all love me for the food channel. But it's hot, okay? It's hot. And unfortunately, the house that I live in, it is not central air. It is not central air at all. And I have an air conditioner in my little dining room window because I got a little teeny up. My thing is an open floor plan with a dining room and the kitchen are like connected. So I do have an air conditioner in there. But that thing is so little. There's a regular air conditioner in the window. But when you're cooking in this house, I mean, it's a small house. This house holds so much heat. So much heat. So I'm not going to be doing a lot of cooking videos, y'all. I just gotta be honest. So you must, if you get a thumbnail, yeah, I'm gonna do more cold food. That is most true. Some more salads and sandwiches and stuff. I thought about doing that too. But if you get a thumbnail and it's something you don't want to see, come back. Come back because I appreciate if you look at it, but come back. I'm gonna do some food videos, but it's not gonna be the way when I was doing like 3 food videos a week. I'm about to tone that down to about maybe 1 or 2, and I'm be doing a lot of. Oh, yeah. You know what, Miss Gray? Yeah, and my mother told me that too. Outside cooking on the grill, so that's why I said too. I'm gonna do that because I get the boys to light the grill for me. Because you know what I always want to do on the grill? I always want to do a barbecue roast on the grill. Somebody said that's right. I never had if they do me wrong, I forgive them. If they need me for anything, I help them, and that's how I do. That's exactly what I do. I do the same thing. Oh, I got a Jello cake. Tell her, everybody, thank you, Sonny. I got a Jello cake. My mom did her Jello cake. So I got a Jello cake video up with my mom doing the Jello cake. I'm telling you, that Jello cake is the bomb. And that's a good summertime cake because it's cool, it's refreshing. It has whipped cream on it. The Jello cake is a great cake. My mom got a video in here. She did the Jello cake. Check it out. By AM. So y'all gonna see a lot of more grill videos with me chilling on the back porch with my family, grilling some type of food and stuff like that. Yes. So that's I just want to put an FYI out there. So when y'all see a lot of more outdoor activity stuff and a lot of more what I bought, my gadget videos and what I bought. Oh, hey, Mr. Montgomery, no bingo until July the 11th. No more bingo to July the 11th. We did bingo last week. This week, this is my brother. My brother type person. He celebrates his birthday all month long. So when June come, all of June is his birthday. She's doing great, Stacy. She went home this morning. She'll be back next week for 4th of July. So he celebrates for the whole month of June. So this is his birthday weekend. So we're not doing bingo this week. Next Saturday is 4th of July. We're not doing bingo next Saturday. Yes, it's nice out here sitting on the porch. So we're not doing bingo next Saturday because it's going to be the 4th and everything. But I will be doing on the couch next week, but won't be doing bingo. So bingo be back on July the 11th. I know it's a long way off, but it will be back July the 11th, guys. I promise. We about to get busy. Oh, thank you. Somebody said, let me see. You brought your family to YouTube. We love you and your food. And like, thank you, Karen. Oh, yeah. Speaking of 4th of July, orange juice. Hey, it's an early. Hey, Miss Montgomery, I got tore up last night at my brother's house on the deck. He be mixing up them concoctions. I said concoctions. He be mixing up them drinks, man. I got two up last night. I had 2.5 cups. Then we popped some champagne, some Moet. But I ain't like that. I don't like that. I just sipped that. I gave that back. Yes, and yeah, we just been having fun. And so I got phone calls, y'all. I got phone calls. No, he didn't make the McLovin drink. He made what he had in his drink. He's on that peach schnapps, whatever that is. But he had some vodka. Cause I asked him what was in it. It was some great. He had fruit in it. He had oranges and grapefruit and strawberries in it. It was pretty. And then he had vodka was the alcohol. He had ginger ale, peach schnapps, and something else. I told him, uh, let's say, yeah, uh, uh, um, I asked him for the recipe. I said, "You gotta give me that recipe." I said, "I need to show this to my soul squad." I think about y'all all the time. I said, "I need to show this to my soul squad. You gotta give me that recipe." So he said he gonna give me a recipe. Cause he be mixing up. He famous for throwing stuff in the jug, and sometimes he say I throw things in there. And I don't even know what I be throwing in there, and it be turning out good. But yeah, y'all know 4th of July next week, right? So I've been getting the phone calls. I got 2 phone calls yesterday. My sister got a phone call on Thursday. Because, we're the people that do 4th of July. And I'm like, don't these people know Corona is going on? Did they really thought I was doing a 4th of July barbecue? I'm doing 4th of July. Don't get me wrong. My cousin called me. She was like, I got money. I said, it's not about the money. I said, I love you, though. She said, I know. She said, well, can I come and just get a plate and you leave it on the porch? I said, no. I said, because if I tell you, you could come and get a plate and and you leave it on the porch for you. You might tell somebody else that somebody else. I said, everybody been hitting me up and I'm not lying to nobody. I am doing 4th of July, but I'm only doing it for my family here in my home and my mom and my sister. It's just us. I said, I'm sorry. I said, it's not my fault. I don't care. If nobody else take that distancing thing and gatherings too hard, I take it too hard. I got a sick mama. I got a grandbaby that live with me, and I got a son. And so everybody got underlying conditionings. I'm taking this stuff, stay away, no big gatherings, 6 feet apart. I am taking that stuff to heart. And I don't understand why people don't understand it yet. But you're going to understand it in my household. I can't give a 4th of July. And I ain't mad about it. And so she was like, oh, okay. And I kept improvising. I love you. She's like, I understand. No, Karen, that same thing she said, Karen. She said, I understand. Because last night, when I was leaving my brother's house, the 2 guys, my brother's friend, I was going down the steps. He said, Tanya, when is the next barbecue? I said, do y'all people don't get it? I'm not doing barbecues this year. I said, I see y'all next year. That's like what I told them. Everybody started laughing. I said, they don't get it. They just don't get it. They just don't get it. And I know because people like the barbecues, because we get barbecues, we get good barbecues. And not to toot my own horn, we cook a lot of food. And I let people eat as much as they want. I let people drink as much as they want. I let people take stuff home because it's less stuff that I have to clean up and put away. I am very generous when I give my barbecues because I love to see people and the kids run around, and I love to see people eat and have fun and just have a good time with no nonsense. And so I do feel them. I know where they're coming from, and I know a lot of people have been doing barbecues. They taking chances. I just don't feel like I'm in that taking chance type of mood right now. So I see everybody in 2021, like everybody's saying. I hear you, Miss Montgomery. Miss Montgomery, don't make me take you up on that. I be one of those crazy people that be like, Didn't you tell me we gonna get married in 2021? I be out looking for you, Mr. Montgomery. Oh, be one of you seen those movies Beta Attraction, those little series and stuff? Oh man. Yes, y'all. I love you guys, man. Miss Montgomery's so funny. I love you guys. um, he said I'm about 4 hours away. I know that's right. All right, guys. I'm out here. I've been over an hour. I think even though the wind is blowing, it is a little bit warm out here. I need to go sit in front of my AC. I got one of those ACs that them stand up air conditioners in my living room. I'm about to go sit in front of that and look at some TV and get ready for my. I gotta boil, make my seafood boil. Yeah, so guys, if I decide to go live, I don't know, but I don't know what I want to do yet. I might just record it and then do some other stuff. Yeah, no barbecue like y'all barbecue. Yes, cat eyes. I'm telling you. Thank you, Karen. So you guys enjoy your weekend. Have a great weekend. I'm gonna be in here working as usual. I'm being here working as usual. And y'all want to see something? And this is what I'm waiting on the mailman right here, guys. That's flour. All my orders of flour. Everybody flour. So if you order some flour this week, it's right here. It's waiting on the mailman to come. So if you order some flour anytime between Wednesday and Thursday, Friday or something, those your orders. I'm waiting on the mailman to come and pick it up. You should have it next week before 4th of July. Yeah. Yeah, no bingo tonight. Bingo be back on the 11th. Bingo be back on the 11th, guys. I'm sorry, but I just need my brother to do it with me because he does what he does on the back end, and I do what I do on the front end. And I understand it's his birthday weekend. He works hard. I tell you, my brother has a full part-time job that he do, and then he's my partner in my flour. So when he leaves his part-time job, he comes to my house. He helped me. I don't even make flour anymore. That's how crucial, that's how much work my brother took the time. He learned the recipe. I taught it to him. And then when I came up with the spicy, me and him kind of like went through that together. And in the end, I end up getting that together. He learned how to do that. He makes all this flour. He leaves his one job, his full-time job, then he comes here about 3 days out of the week. And sometimes, depending on how the orders are, he'll come in every day. But if the orders are not a whole lot, he'll come in about 3 days out of the week. He'll come and do flour, and we bag it up and everything. So you know what? I gotta give him his time off. Yes, he is. He's really stepped up to help me, and I am so grateful to that. And so he needed time off. He got it. We be back on the 11th. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting my channel, and I am so out of here. You guys have a great weekend, Soul Squad. And happy birthday, Miss Joe. Happy birthday to you, Miss Joe. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday party, honey. And I'll see you later. Bye, guys.